Good morning, everyone. Thanks for joining us. Today we are with Louis, who is a partner, owner, founder, and also lead HR director for Expertek. This morning we wanted to sort of have a discussion about you as a business owner and understand how it relates to HR, how it relates to business, but also, what have been your pain points over the years, and how do you think that I as HR could help you, or even other HR people could help you in creating a better work environment for your employees? So my first question for you today, Louis, is why do you do what you do?
Why do I do what I do? A little bit by default, I became a partner with my brother David in regards to the business ventures. And being the HR lead director of Xpertek and also a partner, there's that concept that shows up in many books where find something that you love, that you're good at, and that there's somebody that there's willing to pay you for.
Fair.
And at the end, at the intersection of those three things, do it. So I'm passionate about construction, the blue collar culture, connecting with humans, human behavior. I like reading and studying about those subjects. And there's also the feeling of helping others. Right. So it's a passion for me.
Okay.
And as the business grew, I was told to concentrate in regards of human resource, HR. And so my peers told me that I was good at it. It came naturally to me. And also I became confident that I brought value to the company. So now people are asking and requesting for my expertise.
Look at you go.
So with that and everything, okay, I must be good. And also, the third one is someone or people that are ready to compensate for your services. We all have expenses, dreams.
Right.
I have kids. I'm passionate about motorcycling. And I need to contribute to the family budget.
Right. That's fair.
So currently, money is the main means of exchange in regards of services and goods, and hopefully I have enough to live comfortably, and whatever comfortably means to me and each other. So the intersection of those three things is a thing, and I was fortunate enough to kind of live the dream in regards of at the intersection of those three things. Right,
because you love what you do.
I love what I do.
And how did you and your brother start this business?
So, Guy Massé, which is my best friend in 2000, founded that business with his cousin, and we partnered up in 2004.
Okay, yeah.
So me and my brother, so I'm a framer.
Okay, yeah.
So I'm a blue collar framer by trade, and by default, my father was in insurance.
Okay.
So me and my brother, we went into the insurance industry. We bought out our dad.
Yeah.
But I wanted to go back in construction, and then there was an opportunity to partner up with Guy back in 2004.
Okay.
And I told David, my brother, I think we have a winning combination here.
Right.
So in 2004, this is where we continued this joint venture that Guy started in 2000. But in 2004, me, Guy, and David were the
partners together.
Correct.
Okay. And what do you think? Do you have a story where your employees have really helped clients? Do you have a favorite story or something that you know that your employees have really delivered the proper service? Did you get any feedback sometimes? People call you to be like, oh my God, Bob did XYZ. Do you have any stories like that you could share?
We use storytelling to bring our values and brand promises to life.
Okay.
So a good example that we use, and it's again, it's the brand promise workmanship. It's about cleaning.
Yeah. So
we had a complaint from an education establishment that we had scheduled work, and the work we didn't show up, and we didn't show up, and no work was completed over the weekend.
Okay.
That included in regards of a little demolition, cleaning, replacing drywall, painting, etc.
Yep.
So we provided the before, during, and after pictures, and we tried to understand where the complaint came from.
Right. Fair. Yeah.
And they couldn't understand that since there were no dust and everything was placed as per before, by default, nobody was there.
So they just assumed you did nothing.
I assumed we did nothing because nobody was there. There's no dust.
Oh my God. So the complaint is they had no idea that you had done the work.
Correct.
You did everything. That was awesome.
So we use this story over and over again, like this is the Expertek way.
It looks like we were never there.
But we actually took the drywall out, we cut it, we did the demo, we cleaned up everything, and then with the pictures of the before, okay, let's put everything back as it were. And then like when the occupants came back the next Monday, like nobody was here. So this is a funny story. The other one is one of our values, which is respect, is getting praised with letters or email from tenants in subsidized living situation where communication in work was performed above expectations, and there is a stigma in regards of these environment. And when we go in there and we do the work that we're asked for, but communicate with the tenants in a respectful way, and we get that feedback, it's more than just the work, it's the human aspect. That reflects the respect, which is one of our 5 values.
Right.
So these are 2 stories that I like to showcase.
Okay, what do you think in your, I'm not going to say how many years, 20 plus years of experience as a leader, what do you think is your biggest mistake?
My biggest mistake is assuming that my intentions were understood by the employees,
right,
or the workforce. So as leaders, we have intentions, and then we lead with our actions.
Yeah.
So the difference between the two,
the disconnect, is where it creates a lot of misunderstanding. Right.
And so that was a very long learning process for me.
I love that word though, assuming. And do you know why? Because of how it's broken up. Have you heard this before? Assuming is you make an ass out of you and me.
So assuming that we have all our ideas in our head, and it's as humans we think that
we're also in your head.
We are biased. We are in regards of what we know, and then let's go forward.
Yeah.
And I don't, and we don't understand, and everybody's got their own, depending in regards of their life story, in regards of their experience. They look at your actions and they judge you by your actions, not your intentions. And sometimes the gap between the two is not, and then that's one of the problem of leadership.
I mean, I agree. I agree a lot, I find over the years too, I have to learn to listen and take some advice that I give to others. I have to learn to listen a lot more than speak, so that I don't make any assumptions. So
the new concept in regards of trying to understand first,
right,
after, and then you can try. And trying to understand before being understood.
Of course, right. Before speaking. Yeah.
Correct. Yeah. Because it seems that as the leader sometimes we think we have all the answers, and we have the plan, and we have but somebody that is complaining is somebody that's trying to give you a message.
Right.
So trying to understand the message.
Right.
And as leaders, sometimes we're not the best.
Yep, fair enough.
In regards of understanding and listening.
So over the years as leadership and the fact that you are sort of like the HR director for Expertek, what have you found to be, one of the most important things in HR?
Most is HR. It's balancing the two aspects in regards of the processes, but it's still managing the emotion, the expectation, and the human aspect of it.
Okay. Yep.
So you have the book, and then you have how human deal.
Right.
So there's always the balance between the logic and the emotions.
Right. To me, I feel like it's the logic between the law and reality.
The law and reality, which is, and then there's the risk component, etc. But that's the challenge.
Okay. So how do you think someone as an HR consultant, or, because you're the main HR in your business, so how can someone like myself or other HR consultant, how could we assist you in doing your role? What can we do to make your life easier, sort of thing?
There's basic tools that I had from books, from yourself, from consultants, that I have tools to go and do the work in the field.
Right.
And that's my role in regards of, call it HR, call it talent development, etc.
Yep.
Take care in regards of misunderstanding, take care of all the technical and the emotional side in regards of, and that's my job, is to make sure that the business from day to day is on track.
Right, run smoothly. Right.
With the evolving world, and if I compare it to accounting laws and tax laws,
right,
keeping up to date, because what am I doing today or what I did last year, I need to adjust in regards of new laws.
Yeah.
I need to adjust to new information.
Right.
And it seems that the flow of information changes in an exponential way.
Right. Yes.
So I don't have somebody totally dedicated in regards of, okay, let's get ready for next year.
Right.
Let's get ready for 2027. So outsourcing that part to a consultant like you, that helps me in regards of, okay, I need to readjust.
Right.
We're going to be doing some recruitment, and again, we need to adjust.
Right.
Because with the world that is changing, with GPS, with phones, etc., new AI, new precedents, everything. So we need to adjust. So if I'm running my business based, or my HR department based on information I had 5 or 10 years ago,
it's no longer relevant.
It's not longer relevant,
right.
And I'm doing more harm than good.
Yeah. Well, that's great. Because I feel like we're great partners.
So just like an accountant expert. So when you do your books, when you think having the HR is as important as having your lead accountant that's going to look at the laws.
Right.
But at the end of the day, AREP you're doing internally.
Right.
But and then you've got
you're doing the work every day. You're just using someone else to make sure that all the bells and whistles are done and the I's are dotted and T's are crossed.
Correct.
Perfect. On a more personal level, what do you think is the best compliment you've ever received?
Professionally, that was last year. A client contacted me to take care of a personal project. It was their parents' home in out of town.
Okay.
And, you know, there was understanding that it was a town, there would be costs involved, etc. And I didn't understand. I asked why. The response I got was, you're going to go through family belongings and personal stuff of my parents.
Oh, okay.
And if you find any valuables and cash, I know it's going to come back to me.
Ah, good point.
So I took that as a compliment.
Absolutely.
In regards of, okay.
They trust you in the business.
You know, integrity.
Right.
Is one of our other values, and that reflected, I think, in regards of in integrity. So it was a great compliment to me, just the way that it was translated. And personally, when my daughter was 16, she asked me, Dad, what's your recommendation in regards of a good business book or a personal improvement book?
Okay.
And I asked her, like, why? Oh, I want to give a gift to somebody that is leaving, a coworker that is leaving A&W, and her perception in regards of me being a reference for that kind of book. I said,
yeah.
And again, I don't think she was trying to give me a compliment.
Yeah, but she was.
But I took okay, this is how she looks at her father.
Yeah.
It was nice.
That's a good compliment for sure. If you could have dinner with 3 people, that they're either dead or alive, who would you choose?
Number 1, I would like to have a dinner with Donald Trump.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And why is try to use some strategies in the book, change anybody's mind.
Okay.
So those concepts.
Yeah.
To try to create a little bit of conflict within him.
Okay.
I would give it a shot.
Why not?
I would give it a shot. And you know, there's things that I just don't understand.
Yeah.
And applying the principle in regards of trying to understand before being understood.
Right. Fair enough.
So
good point.
So having a discussion with him where I don't know how it would go, but if we're me and him and then let's
try it. Exactly.
Yeah.
Like you said.
Number 2, and I was discussing my father-in-law, who passed away 33 years ago, and I have never had a chance to meet him.
Okay.
But my wife talks about him, and then there's big respect, and he was also somebody who had a business.
Okay.
He had a grocery store, etc. And I was fortunate to have. I still have both of my parents, and I knew both of my grandparents, etc.
Right.
So it's the only family member that is, you know, within.
Yep.
My minor circle that I've never met, and having feedback in regards of how I raised my family, etc. If I hadn't put in regard, hey, what do you think? Having kind of the father-in-law approval.
Of course,
would be
yeah. Fair enough.
The other one is a bit unique.
Okay, I'm waiting.
Big unique. It's kind of a twist.
I thought Donald Trump was pretty unique considering what's going on in the world.
My grandchildren.
Oh, okay. That's really cute. Yeah.
So there's a grand chance that I will never know them.
Right. Yeah.
With my medical condition.
Fair.
And I knew that I would get a little bit emotional with that, but that is something that if it's a concept that's a little bit weird.
Yeah, no, but it makes complete sense. I get it. Okay, so my last question for you today. If you could go back to your 20-year-old self and give yourself advice, what would you say?
My 20-year-old self, I would tell him, dream.
Dream, okay.
But instead of being goal-driven and try to achieve your goals by motivation, focus on systems and discipline.
Okay.
It's something that I've learned in the past few years.
Yeah.
And it seems that focusing on system as discipline, is you've got greater chances of results,
right,
than going with goal-driven sheer motivation.
Right.
So if
things fall into place when you have a system, right?
Yeah, things fall into place, and
right.
it's anyway. Are you when you're playing a sport? Are you trying to get better and play the game better, or looking at the scoreboard to see if you're doing well? And that's a concept that in Atomic Habits.
Yep. Yeah. That's a good book.
But yeah, if I could tell Louis, you know what? Learn about systems and a little bit of discipline.
Okay.
Chances in regards of, and I think I would, even though that I can't really complain in regards of where I am today. But I think I would be ahead instead of but back in the day it was more of a teaching in regards of goals and motivation.
Right. Fair enough.
So that's what I would say myself.
Thank you. Okay, so my last question for you today. If you could go back to your 20-year-old self and give yourself advice, what would you say?
My 20-year-old self, I would tell him, dream.
Dream, okay.
But instead of being goal-driven and try to achieve your goals by motivation, focus on systems and discipline.
Okay.
It's something that I've learned in the past few years.
Yep. Thank you so much for the interview today. It's been very insightful. I appreciate it.
My pleasure.